Pre-Irma sighting in with the Parker Tornado Crossbow. William Hovey Smith, 2017. I'm the author of Crossbow Hunting, and here we're sighting in a couple of crossbows before the arrival of a major hurricane through central Georgia.
This is Hovey Smith, the backyard sportsman, and I'm getting ready in the calm before the storm to sight in some crossbows. This crossbow here is a Parker Tornado that I have used for several years, and it's killed all 5 deer and 1 black bear, and it's one of my favorite units. The new crossbow is a Scorpyd, a reverse draw crossbow, and is a very interesting and unique unit. You can certainly see the difference in the size and the configurations of the cams. They are quite distinctive. Now, with this crossbow in particular, for me, I have a problem. I'm a small guy, and I have relatively short arms, and I have the strength, but not enough arm length to physically cock this crossbow with this instrument. So fine crossbow it may be and well put up, I can't go hunting with it tomorrow. I'm going to have to get me a cocking device for this crossbow. Now, if you're 6 feet tall, you won't have any problems. But I'm now shrunk down to more like 5'7". And yeah, I do have a problem in cocking this crossbow. Frankly, I can't do it. So, it's back to this one. So I'm going to fire a couple of shots here and check it out and make sure the zero's still in. And that's something you should do too. Now, I also have 2 sets of arrows marked red hots. However, there is a distinct difference in diameter. This is an arrow that actually matches the shafts that I'll be hunting with. So this is certainly the one I want to use. And we've got an improvised target down there at 20 yards and an improvised rest. And we're going to shoot from it. Well, I've never shot a deer from a lawnmower, but who knows? One bullseye hit. I have fired 3 shots with my practice arrow at my improvised target here. Now, this box has a catalog on the inside, as well as is backed up by this rather large box, which has all sorts of energy absorbing materials in it, including styrofoam, old catalogs, cardboard, etc., etc., etc. So we managed to stop the arrow before the fletching hit the target, which is what you want to do. This is not a weakly powered crossbow. This is a 165-pound pull, and at this range will certainly kill any North American deer. We're now shooting at the same target at 50 yards, and I'm trying to time my shots between gusts. Well, we certainly had a hit on the target. I used the 3rd reticle down, and I should have used the 4th, I guess. There is the arrow, right there. It went through this box, but it is exactly in line here. So I think my zero this way is as good as it's going to get, guys. So let's recover my arrow. There we go. Now, for those who've not seen a crossbow cocked, some of the interesting things about it is, you'll notice I have shortened the cocking rope here to compensate for my shorter arms. Now, the string is run through this groove in the back here. And to cock, the crossbow is placed down on the ground, the foot put firmly in the cocking piece here, and then with one motion, the string is raised. You'll hear a click when it actually is fully cocked. And it automatically will go on safe, and you'll see a green dot right here. So now we're cocked and ready to go, and when we load the arrow, we'll load it with the white fletching down in the groove and make sure it's pushed all the way back into the string. Fired at 50 yards with the bottom reticle, the arrow struck here, obviously, approximately halfway between. So that bottom line on the scope is for 40 yards, obviously. So we now know 25 yards drops about half an inch, and we know where the 40-yard reticle is. So the intermediate sightings will give me hits right in here. So I think we've done what we need to do. Of course, we could shoot some more, but there's no real reason to. This line is absolutely good all the way down through the testing. The variation from side to side is excellent. Yeah, I can kill stuff with this thing. So I think we're going to just leave it at that. Now here we have the results of our crossbow testing. And what we found out, that we couldn't really shoot this one right now. Not until we get a mechanical aid to actually cock it for us. However, the old reliable Parker Tornado, yeah, it does just fine. And if I go out and hunt tomorrow, yeah, I expect I can kill a deer with that out to about 40 yards or so without any trouble at all. Even 50 yards if I do a little holdover. But I would rather expect to take my shot actually at about 35 yards, considering where I'm setting up and where the game is likely to be. If I can take them closer, I certainly will. But now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe, goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
Besides crossbow hunting, which is exclusively about crossbows, I also cover crossbows in backyard deer hunting and in practical bow fishing. This video illustrates the desirability of actually shooting your crossbow in the shop before you actually buy it. Now, because of the stress on crossbow components, they may change zeros from one season to another, so you should re-sight them in. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.